Dragonites. How is everybody's week starting out? I hope everybody had a great first day of the week back to your prospective occupations, whatever those may be. I hope you had a great weekend and that you are ready to hit the road running. So today, this arrived a little earlier than I actually expected it, but today I have an Oraloa unboxing for you. And you know I absolutely adore this artwork. And you know how you know? Because this canvas is square drills. Oh God, help us all. Square drills. Oh. But it only came in squares and I loved it so much I just had to take the plunge, you guys. What can I say? It was one of those things. But yeah, it arrived nice and early. Thank you, Oraloa, for getting this out so early. I appreciate it. Today we are going to be viewing this beautiful thing here. It's called Spirit of Freedom by Jody Bergsma. And that just looked like me hanging on to Finn in another lifetime. That's what that looked like. So let's check this out, shall we? I'm anxious to see what all it has in store for us. Now, the thing about Oraloa, I will say, is that they tend to put a lot of special drills in, and by a lot I mean like more than 3, sometimes several. I think my Cleopatra from them has like 9 in there. So yeah, they tend to put a bunch of them in here. Now, not necessarily are there always a ton of them. Sometimes there's several colors and there's only a little of each color that you're putting in. But you know, that's how they do it. So, all right, let's get in here. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay. Oh, square drill hell is what I will be in. But I have a feeling it's going to be worth it because this is one of those pieces of artwork that I absolutely could not live without. There are not that many anymore where that's true, unless it's Ann Stokes. And I do have a couple of Ann Stokes that I do in fact have. Like I have Fire Dragon. It is square drills. It's enormous. And it's been sitting in my stash for a year. Why? Because it's square drills. And every time I get it out to do, I change my mind. But anyway, this one hopefully is not going to be that way. Would you just for a minute absorb how beautiful this color palette is? Look at this. Now clearly we have an AB drill right here, this beautiful light blue. Ooh, pretty. But oh my God, look at all these colors. Blues, greens, whites, beiges, browns, reds. Stunning, just stunning. Already in these little Ziploc bags. I love that. Thank you, Oraloa. That makes my life so much easier when it comes to kitting up. I can't even tell you. Okay, let's see what they have to tell us in their kit. If you've never gotten a kit from Oraloa before, they all definitely provide you all the necessities. So we will get in here and just take a quick look. And I like their branding. I love Mr. Tiki because, you know, he's adorable. So yeah, let's get in here. I will say that the bag runs a little close to size, but yeah, you know, that's okay. It fits. If it fits, it fits, right? So there you go. Okay, so first of all, you do get their business card. So you have all the little Oraloa people on here. There's Mr. Tiki and Mrs. Tiki and their 2 helpers. Not to mention this cute little stingray in the background. So that's their business card and it's thank you in multiple ways. And then you get your sticker, which has the troop on it. That's everybody. Pretty darn cute. And then this little hard plastic piece. This is a different one than I've had before, but I like this one. I like the design. I like the stingrays in the foreground. They're all blue here instead. They look almost like Na'vi people from Avatar, if you've seen that movie, right? Yeah, they do. Looks like Pandora. But yeah, and they're nice, thick, hard plastic. So you can do whatever you want with this. You can use it as a coaster. You can stick a magnet on it, put it back on the refrigerator or on your filing cabinet. I usually put a magnet and use it as a cover minder, but you know, up to you. It's utterly cute. I like it a lot. If you have a small divider, or I'm sorry, if you have a small filing system for your drills and you need a divider, it'd be good for that because it's nice and thick. So anyway, you get that. You get your pen. It has a multi-placer in it. That one's probably a 7 or 9 multi-placer. You also get a second multi-placer. That one's a 3. You do get a squishy for your pen. You get their own brand of Oraloa washi tape. I like their tape. It holds really well. Doesn't leave a residue, but it's nice and sticky. So you get a decent amount of it. So you get their branded washi tape. You get your little wax caddy. And they do give you substantial amounts of wax. There's 3 patties in there of the blue wax, which when I use a wax, blue is my favorite. I don't know why they're different, why the wax should all be the same, but it's not. And if you've done a few different waxes, you know they're not. But blue's my favorite, so you get plenty of that. You get your white spouted tray. I prefer a spouted tray, no matter what kind of system I'm getting up into, whether I'm using my Art Dot round jars, whether I'm using my Elizabeth Ward containers, whether I'm using Tic Tac containers. I have all of those systems. I use all of those systems depending on, you know, what I need to do, what kind of a project. So I like the spouted because it works with anything. The ones that don't have a spout can be hard to pour into in some of your containers. So get that. And then you get a nice pair of purple. These are not branded, so their name's not on it, but these nice purple tweezers, which are, oh yes, very pointy. So you want to be careful with these. You want to make sure that when they are not in use, you have the plastic cover on them so you don't impale yourself or anyone you know. Okay, so that's what comes in your standard Oraloa kit. Definitely more than adequate. It has all that you need and a couple little extras. So there you go. Okay. They do have the nice soft short lint canvas material. Now I'm really okay with a plethora of different materials. I kind of like both the soft lint and the polyester combination type canvases. I think they both have perks, both have pros and cons. So, you know, so I'm not a stickler for it, but Oraloas feel like a combination of the two. You know what I mean? Like they feel like a soft lint and they are a softer canvas, but they're not as flimsy as some of the other premium companies are. So I don't know how they managed to do that, but I really like their canvas material because it acts like a short lint, but it doesn't pick up everything on the planet like they normally do. So, okay guys, here she is. This is Spirit of Freedom. Let me move some stuff over here. Oh, so pretty. Now, I realize you can't see every fine detail because this is kind of one of those, what would we call these? We would call these reverse negative kind of canvases. So it looks a little washed out. It will not be once the drills are on it. But, you know, it's the nature of the beast. Now, this beautiful thing has 66 colors. Can you guys imagine? I mean, check this canvas out. Is this not the most beautiful thing ever? Love it. Yes. So, 66 colors for this stunning, beautiful girl here. And her dragon. I love that the dragon's white. I'd be willing to bet one of these special drills. It says we have an AB, one AB, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ND. I don't know if that's a dust drill or a crystal drill, but we will look and see and we will find out. So yeah, that light blue AB is the only AB in the canvas. So, and I'll try to find out where that's going to go so you'll know. You do get your sticker paper sheet. So it's got all your labels so you can kit up really easily. Got your name of the artist. This is Jody Bergsma. Spirit of Freedom is the canvas. It is a 50 by 75 centimeter or 19.69 by 29.53 inches. There's a SKU number in case you need to call about it. It's got their website address on here. And it's got your beautiful artwork picture, which I will show you close up because I know it's a little hard to see. But isn't that just so pretty? Oh, love that girl with her dragon. So pretty. And then, of course, you get your thank you from them. You get a coupon or a coupon code for 10% off. Get your instructions on how to diamond paint in multiple languages and tips and tricks. So, yep, everything you could possibly need is on there. Okay. Now, I love the fact that they put all of their drills, their special drills at the end. That generally makes them easier because, and they even load theirs up also in order, the same order that's on the legend. So, in theory, I should find the other ones right underneath this beautiful AB drill over here, which again, I'm going to find for you. So let's see, it's an @ sign. Let's just see real close if I can just kind of quickly find it. Knowing me, it will probably not be quickly, but let me look and see. Now it's a light blue. I'm guessing it's probably up here in the sky someplace. And it is. Oh, nice. So it's the outline here. This whole outline of the sun or the moon, whatever this is. Not even sure, but I think it's probably a sun. Anyway, that's where that blue is going to go. There's a little bit kind of throughout in the areas that are blue. There's a little bit in the dragon wing, a little bit up here. So it's going to be, but it's mostly that outline up there, which is very, very pretty. So yeah, guys, I still don't know if it's supposed to be a sun or a moon. I'm going to guess it's supposed to be a sun. Otherwise, the background probably be 310 for days, but it is not. So let's assume that's a sun over there. So yeah, that is going to be so pretty. All right, let's see if we can find out what these ND drills are. Let me see. That's one. Okay. So, yep. Okay, so here we go. So these are a dust drill. I don't know if you want to call it fairy dust or soul dust or sparkle dust. It's a dust drill, the kind that have, you know, the encased glitter. So if you get really, really close, too close, I think you can see on some of these, like here at the top, you can see that there's just that little speck of glitter encased in the top. It's not loose glitter, it's actually encased in the drill. Here's another one. So you will be able to see it, and it will really dazzle and be so sparkly. So there you go. Those are so pretty. And then of course, here's our light blue AB. See, not a ton of it, but that's 6 special drills, an AB and 5 dust drills, sparkle dust drills. So, you know, I see no problem with that. I think that's very, very pretty. So, loving that. Let me just say that. So yes, this particular painting was for sale on Oraloa's site for, when I bought it, for $39. So, you know, and I think it was $40 at last view. So I'm going to say that I know it's hard to find premium canvases for what's really a workable price if you're someone who has a budget that necessitates budget friendly, and that's okay. If that's, you know, if that's what you are, that's completely fine. But I'm going to tell you to go look at Oraloa in their hot sale section, because, you know, this is a beautiful canvas, this 50 by 70 canvas with premium supplies. It is a premium canvas. It is a premium company. It's licensed artwork. It checks all the boxes. It's all the goodness for 40 bucks. So even if you had to save up to get 40 bucks, guys, well worth it. And their supplies are beautiful. They really are. Their drills are always nice. Now this will be the first square drill that I've done from them. I'm not anticipating a problem. When I look at the drills, they look really good. So unless there's some kind of mystery about them, I don't know. I'm expecting them to be just fine, as if I had gotten them anywhere else, you know, DAC, Dreamers, whatever. So please check them out. I am so going to enjoy this. This is going to be just a beautiful one. I'm so excited to do. If you have not had an opportunity to do a premium canvas, please treat yourself. There's nothing wrong with budget-friendly canvases. I have many of them. I enjoy them. There have been a lot of times I had better drills. I kid you not. Better drills in a budget-friendly than in a premium canvas. So, that being said, when you do budget-friendly, you run a risk, okay? They may or may not be good. You won't know until you get it. You should have an expectation that your premium canvases from your premium companies are going to be of a premium quality. That's why you're paying extra money. Unfortunately, especially as of late, I've had some real turkey drills from some of these premium companies who shall be nameless. So keep that in mind. I have never had a problem with Oraloa. That doesn't mean other people haven't. I just never have. So I would feel comfortable recommending to you, which is why I'm doing it, that you try an Oraloa canvas. They have some of the artists that you've come to know and love, including some that are no longer with some of the other companies. So they do have a Hannah Lynn. They had another one of her with her Shamrock one. I can't remember the name. Also was there last month. So, you know, they have Jody Bergsma like I have here. They have some beautiful, and they have a couple of artists that I've only seen with them that I really like. One of them is French, and I'm not sure about the other one, but please go look, because I think that you're going to be so pleased, and you'll be so happy when you see it. And like I said, you can't go wrong here. Canvases are beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. They're not overly saturated, so that's kind of nice. Like, it doesn't blind you because it's so colorful when you have no drills on it. That's hard for drills to compete with when it's already oversaturated with color before you start. So really and truly go take a look. You treat yourself because you deserve it. Especially you Dragonites out there, you know you deserve it. Go check out Oraloa. It's Oraloa, www.oraloa.com. I think you're going to be pleased at what you see. I am very pleased with this. And again, this is by Jody Bergsma. This is Spirit of Freedom. If you want to know the SKU number for this particular canvas, it is C as in cat 0588. I think if you put it in the search engine, this will probably come up. But guys, I mean, it's really pretty. It's so pretty. Please, please, please go check it out. And I'll just give you a tip that my Sagittarius sister, Miss Donna, over at Diamond Art Joy, told me. When you're doing square drills, in case you don't do them that often, work from the middle of your row out to the edge. Instead of working like one side and then in, and then start in the middle and work out. Now, I thought that was silly. I did not understand why. Till I got myself in a heck of a mess when I was doing Sagittarius, who I just finished, and she will be in completions for the month because, oh God, is she stunning. Anyway, so what I found out is I kind of square drilled myself into a corner, and then I found that I didn't have enough room for some of the last drills to place, and so I had to take some out and redirect my efforts so I could get it into a workable situation. So just for your own sake, work from the middle out in each row so that you know you have room. Because if you have to take up a little extra millimeter or something, it's easy to do that on the margin. It's not easy to do it in the middle. And you could end up having to not be able to place your drill and have to use mica powder or something to cover. So start in the middle, work your way out on each row, okay? You will be so much happier at the end if you start that way. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with me and going over this absolutely beautiful unboxing. Oh, gosh, I love this. Spirit of Freedom. That's this beautiful white dragon she's holding. Yummy. Just beautiful. Look at this. I'm probably going to replace the Fairy Dust white drill. They have a 3865 in here, which I happen to know is winter white. I will probably add some square AB drills in with the Fairy Dust, probably randomly. I'm just going to let them land where they land. And only because I happen to have some spare square drills from the stickers that I did. They had a couple in there. I had a couple that are left over from Sagittarius. And I think I would like to use them in here as I think they would be exceptionally pretty. Definitely in the dragon. I think the dragon needs it. So, yeah. So I think this one's going to be plenty dazzling even without that. I think just the, you know, the Fairy Dust and the AB drill would be enough. But I am going to add the white ones. One, because I want to use them because I don't really want to store a bunch of squares since they're not my thing. But I also think I just happened to be fortunate that the next project I did after this had a white dragon in it who just needs a couple in there, especially that one in his eye. You bet me that's going to be an AB. So yeah, so if I can put a few in the wings and a couple in the tail, I'm okay with that. It's a good use of them, and then I don't have to store them or toss them, so it's all good. So again, and I will show you the thumbnail just so you can kind of see that if I don't mess it up, it's going to look like this when I'm finished in theory, you guys. So yeah, so beautiful. Oh, I love that dragon, and I just want to be that girl so badly. Okay, so go check out Oraloa. Get some Spirit of Freedom for yourself or some other fantastic kit. And again, let me know if you are still interested in joining any of the 4 events that are still coming this year that I will be hosting. Next month it starts with I Will Not Desert You, which is any canvas with a dessert or sweet tasting item on it. Followed in September by Under the Sea. Any kind of canvas under the sea. Any kind of anything you would find under the sea is totally fine. Those of you who have Davy Jones' locker or a knockoff of it from Diamond Art Club and you've been looking for an excuse, this is a good time. Then in November, we're going to do Luna and Lichen, Bella Luna and Lichens. So you're going to have a canvas with any moon in any phase, plus and or do a canvas with a wolf on it of any kind. Werewolf, regular wolf, you know, whatever knocks you out. Okay, and then December is our Better Angels / Have a Fairy Happy Holidays. So get out your fae creatures, get out your angels, get out your winged creatures of any kind, and be prepared for that. So if you want to get in on any of those, please let me know. I have currently Margie Grice, Crafty Chef Diamond, Nuck and Futz, Pampered with Diamonds, Jedi Master, Mike Weeks, Susan Downey, Scarlett's Little Crafty Corner, Diamond Art Joy, Melinda Hands, Roxanne Samuscott, Lyra Agosto, Sedona LeBlanc, Sugar Ray Crafts, Joanne Arnold, Diamond Art Joy, Missy Nelson, and Snuggy's Crafting Corner. So that's who I have so far, you guys. Let me know if you want to get in on one of those, especially if you want to get in on next month's. I need to know by the 25th of April. So please get that in if you are interested. And again, thanks for hanging out. And remember, always be a dragon. Protect those you love. Have fiery passion. Oh, spreading your wings too. Don't forget your wings. Spread your wings. Protect those you love. Fiery passion. Stay strong. Slay your fears. And always fly high, rise up, and soar. All right, Dragonites. Remember, you are the visual representation of the most majestic, noble creature to ever be. So, if anybody treats you like you're not the magnificent creature that you are, remember, you tell them you are not worthy and you walk away. If they come back and try it again and they still disrespect you, you say it again. Nope, you're still not worthy. Keep walking. Or leave the room or whatever you have to do. Eventually, if they want to talk to you, they will change the way they go about it. And that's a good thing because you deserve no less. You are a Dragonite. Never forget. All right, Dragonites, have a wonderful week. Enjoy what nice weather if you're having some. If you're not having nice weather, please stay in. God forbid. You'll probably be hearing on the news, San Diego County, which is south of me, had a 5.2 earthquake this morning. So, yeah, don't panic. It might be on the news. We did not feel it this far up, so, you know, what can I tell you? So, but they didn't have any responses of any injuries so far. So, crossing our fingers on that. All right, everybody. Love to all of you. New subbies, welcome aboard. Thank you for subbing in. I really appreciate it. I love having you as our Dragonites and being part of the Diamonds and Stuff family. Tried and true subbies who come back and leave me messages. Love you all totally. I hope you know that by now. It's always so happy. I'm so happy to always see you guys in the comment section. It's really good to see you. All right, everybody. Wonderful week to all of you. Big hugs. Chin up. Flex your wings whenever you need to. If you have to stick out your armor-plated chest and let somebody know a few things, you go right ahead. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.